Hello, this is Photography Gamer, welcome back to the channel. Today I am reviewing Trials Rising for the PlayStation 4. Trials Rising is a multiplayer racing game developed by Red Lynx. The game is a stunt motorbike time trial game where you have to use balance and counterbalance to traverse a wide variety of tracks set all over the globe. So what can you do? You can have races, you can go to the garage to customize your bike. There is a store where you can buy accessories for your character with acorns, aka real life cash. And there is also a very good track editor. The main race mode is a campaign where you take your rider across the globe and compete in races, time trials, and you do various different contracts for sponsors and different organizations to further yourself as a rider. You can find the unlocked events on the world map, and the races are themed depending what region of the world you're in. For example, the Great Wall of China, the Eiffel Tower, the kind of Tomato Festival in Spain, it's all kind of the cliched, kind of stereotypical things from different regions. The game does have microtransactions for buying certain content, not all content, as you can unlock free loot boxes after each level up, but they just include cosmetic items for your character or your bike. The customization is really impressive, and if you've got a good imagination and you can use stickers creatively, you can make some really cool designs on your clothing and all over the place. So if you put enough time into it, you can pretty much do anything once you've got enough stickers, and you can buy those with free coins you get when you're playing. The level design is really interesting, and like every track feels unique. In that respect, it never feels like, oh, that's just another replica. The tracks start out pretty simple, but once you get a little bit further on in the game, like some of them really do test your balance and your ability to maneuver the bike through the courses, and they're really tricky, some of them. So what is it like to play in general? Honestly, it's one of the most enjoyable and fun games I've played in a long time. It's very easy to pick up and play without having any real knowledge of stunt bikes. But to master this game, you really do need a lot of practice. It's definitely fun, and the graphics are great, and the overall presentation, it just kind of makes you smile. It's got a really nice vibe to it. In particular, the crashes are hilarious, and when you complete a stage, your character ends up exploding or falling off a cliff, and it's all accompanied by comical sound effects and like ragdoll. It's really it's just worth the wait to see at the end of the race, because your rider always gets nailed. It always made me laugh, and the whole game has that kind of light relief style in its presentation and its gameplay on the whole. So as a single player game, it's awesome fun. As a couch co-op game, it's okay. It's a little bit limited in that respect because you can't race on every track. There's only certain ones you can have sort of 2 players. I think it's the stadium courses only. But online multiplayer is much better, as you've got a larger pool of players racing against each other at one time, and that mode is really just endless fun. But also, couch co-op fans can use the tandem bike, and that's a really good addition. Basically, you have to kind of counterbalance the bike with 2 people, so if you've got a friend that you're very cooperative with and you can work well with, it'll be fun. But it will test you and your friend's ability to work as a team, because it might just end up winding everyone up and getting stressed. So overall, the gameplay, it's great, it's really enjoyable, and it's very satisfying when you do a smooth, clean run on any track. The graphics are very bright, very colourful, and there's a variety of different courses, and it's really impressive how much content you do get in here. All the tracks look different, the effects, the lighting, the overall visual style is really cool, really fun, and it's very easy on the eye. The rider animations are hilarious when you get ragdolled off your bike. And the bikes look really cool, and especially when you customize everything to your own specifications, you can look completely legendary. It's really awesome. So visually, it's a 9 out of 10, just for the graphics and the presentation, no doubt. The in-game music is by proper bands and musical artists. The menus and the races all have music playing in the background, and it's a mixture of light sort of hip hop with some rock, some emo, some indie. Really nice choices. The sound effects are great, in particular the voices of the riders, and they're a little bit silly, a little bit over the top, but really nice, and especially when you crash, that's really funny sound effects. So sound is also very good here. Okay, so what's good and what's bad about Trials Rising? What's good? It's an easy game to pick up and play. The bike handling is sharp and responsive. The graphics are very, very good. The game audio is excellent. The inclusion of a track editor is a nice touch. The multiplayer option is a great addition, and overall it's just a really good game. What's bad? The game does feature microtransactions, but you don't have to buy them to get some of the extra content. And also the loading times can drag a little. I'm not really sure why that is, but they do take a long time. It is online, the game, and you do kind of cut out your connection from time to time. You know, it's Ubisoft, so you know, maybe that's the reason, but I found the loading times to take quite a long time and it was a bit frustrating. Trials Rising is an excellent motorbike game if you like time trials and you like stunts, whether it's played solo or in multiplayer. There's loads of tracks to try. The community created tracks are also great and they add almost like an infinite replay value to the game. It's a great little game, you know, I loved it. It's a kind of game that's light relief, you know, if you're playing a lot of serious long story games, this is a good game to have on the side because you can pick it up for 10, 15, 20 minutes, do a bunch of races and then put it down, and it's just like easy to do that. You don't need to invest too much effort and time. So my score for Trials Rising is 8.5 out of 10. I'm not really a big motorbike fan or stunt bike fan, but honestly I played the demo to this a few months ago and I really liked it. I had a great time doing that and I thought I'll try this at some point, and I'm really glad it did. I play it quite regularly, quite a lot of the time. I always enjoy it, even if I mess up a course. You know, the track editor is kind of in depth but fun. Overall, it's a really good package and it's a game I'd recommend if you want something that's just gonna be enjoyable to play, you know. Okay, that's the review done. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. This is Photography Gamer signing off. Thank you.